Correct. There are a lot of liquidations further down for Bitcoin, meaning that there is still a pretty big financial incentive for someone like Binance and market makers and market manipulators to drive the price of Bitcoin lower. However, these are liquidations on smaller leveraged positions. Meaning that if we put our cursor over the brightest area right in this chunk, you can see that this liquidation zone is $112 million. That's a lot of money. But when we come over to the liquidation heat map on CoinGlass for large leverage positions, out the gate, the eyeball test, it doesn't look nearly as bright. It doesn't look like there's as much liquidations to the upside or downside as there was on the previous chart. However, if you put your cursor on that single bright dot right there, that's $221 million worth of liquidations. And this is because these are high leveraged positions. There's more money at play. And so what that means is that this bright spot, this chunk, and this chunk here at $100,000, while it doesn't look nearly as bright, is actually worth just about as much as this entire really bright chunk on this version of the CoinGlass Bitcoin Liquidity Heatmap that just measures low leveraged positions. Or in other words, this right here is just as much of a financial incentive that could drive the market as this really bright chunk right here.